So last night I saw an advanced preview of If, the new film directed by John Krasinski starring Ryan Reynolds, and this is Krasinski's first foray out of horror films, in the director's chair at least. And if this film is anything to go by, we need to keep an eye on him as a director, because If is terrific. I really liked this film's take on imaginary friends, or ifs as they call them, where the imaginary friends are kind of created and derived based on a very specific aspect of their kids, like something to do with the love and the passion and the desire of the kid would then spawn and create an imaginary friend kind of themed around that very specific aspect of them. For example, one of the ifs belonged to a kid who dreamed of being a dancer. So this if has kind of a dancing theme. So when this adult was a kid, this if would dance with their kid, and they would have that kind of bond and relationship in that kind of way. Does that make sense? One of the ifs is actually just a glass of water, and he's like, yeah, I think my kid was just really thirsty that day. And watching Bea, the little girl in the film, and Ryan Reynolds going around reuniting the ifs with their kids who have grown up and long forgotten their ifs, and seeing it kind of reignite and reawaken that bit of magic inside of them, it's a really nice film to watch. It is so heartwarming. It's a very soft and gentle film in its approach and execution, so it's very easy to watch, very palatable. It's not bogged down by unnecessary drama. There's no bad guy, there's no villain in it. Some people might look at it and say it's a thin premise, but honestly the simplicity of it was something I really appreciated about it. I liked all of the ifs, but make no mistake, the best if and everybody's favourite if once they see this film is going to be Blue, the big purple cuddly guy. And yeah, he's called Blue, even though he's purple. They address it in the film pretty much immediately. Yeah, you're gonna fall in love with that big, cuddly buffoon of a character. I loved every second he was on screen, and you just want to give him a really big hug. The film itself feels like a big hug, and you just can't help but sit back, smile, and just bask in the sheer warmth of the film as a whole. It kind of reminded me of those really solid family films of the 2000s. I kind of felt like I was back in 2007 watching the latest family film release. It's just a really simple, really well done family film with a nice bit of imagination, and it's just full of heart, full of charm. It's very endearing. The characters are lovable. I loved Ryan Reynolds, I loved Bea, the little girl, and the stuff she's going through emotionally. It ties everything up at the end in a really nice bow, and it just leaves you with a big smile on your face. I almost forgot to mention Michael Giacchino's score. Do I need to continue the sentence? Of course, it's wonderful. Captures that childlike sense of imagination perfectly. Fits this film like a glove. If is a really nice film. It's one of the best live-action CGI hybrid films I've seen in a long time, and it's also one of the best pure family films that I've seen in a while. Go watch it when it comes out.